Someone flicks me a bad body. Oh, it's another one, yeah. It's a full strand, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Welcome back to our channel. This is iBoxingHub. I go by the name of BNG, featuring yours truly, Trey. What's good?
Good, cuz. Before we obviously get into the show, just wanted to give a shout out to the viewers, to the community. Thank you so much for supporting us. Obviously, it's a new year, and we look to bring some tremendous content over to you guys. So, big up the family, big up everyone, big up Aisha. She's obviously got her show coming out tomorrow. So, guys, we've got a special interview with someone that I don't want to announce. I just want you guys to be, amazed by the work that she's doing. And big up Rico and Ra as well. RnR Hour's back. And we've got some news that we're going to share with you in the next few weeks. But cuz, we've had a bit of boxing, we've had a bit of news. Where do we start, cuz? Where do you want to start from?
Boxing. Let's just start on boxing. Well, let's talk about yesterday's event.
Oh,
Super welterweight division. Or was it the junior welterweight? Sorry, I'm half asleep.
It's 140. It was the 140 division. Obviously, big up to Aisha. She's obviously saying thank you. Look, Aisha, we love the work, and we're just extremely excited with the interviews that you have, for the viewers. Big up to Sweeney's Barbershop Academy as well, joining us. Big up. Thank you so much for your support, cuz. And big up Tony Ellis. He's obviously saying shambles, cuz. This event, I just don't even know what to say, because I like O'Hara Davis, man. I can't lie. Like, personally, I do like him as a human being. I've obviously met him a few times at a few events. Obviously, big up to Mr. Pads. Never seen you on, but it's good to obviously have you on. He's saying, lads, Parker said on TalkSport today that he wants to fight in March and would like to be on the Joshua and Ngannou card. Cuz we're gonna obviously talk about that card, after the event yesterday. Cuz just give me your views. Give me BNG's view on the fight yesterday.
A part of me reckon that he shouldn't have fought what's his name? Is it Barroso?
Barroso, yep.
Because look what Barroso done to Romero. We all know Barroso should have won that fight. And he rushed it. He rushed it. I think he said that was the game plan, but Barroso, he's a danger. Age ain't nothing but a number. And for him to knock you down in round one, it just shows you he's powerful. So did the ref stop it too early? I don't know. I suppose the ref's probably thinking of, O'Hara's health being, so I don't know. I mean, okay, if they were to have a rematch, would the outcome be the same or would it be different? No. But it's sad because it's now he has to go back onto the drawing board. I mean, who's he going to challenge next? I mean, would he consider moving up to 147?
Possibly, yeah. Why not? He's getting older, so he's maybe getting down to that weight might be affecting his performances. So yeah, definitely, I think that would be a good move. Obviously, Mr. Pads is saying glad Barroso won after that disgusting stoppage against Rowley, but O'Hara was so poor. Look, I agree. I echo the voice of Mr. Pads here, because I just expected to see a lot more from O'Hara Davis. Maybe took Barroso a bit lightly because of his age. But like you said, cuz, age is nothing but a number, and we saw the power. And they say you don't lose the power as you get older as well. Tony Ellis is saying the guy is 40 years old, but maybe he still carries power. And against Rolly Romero, he still, showed his class. And Palamos Music's obviously saying, greetings to you, Palamos. Big up to you. Thank you so much for your support. And we haven't forgotten about the hoodies, the merchandise. We obviously have some news that we're going to be sharing in the next upcoming weeks about, supporting the channel in terms of what we're going to do with the merchandise. But Lucy's obviously with us as well. That left hand Barroso landed on Davis was a peach. It was so beautiful. It was
It was,
beautiful,
it was,
cuz.
it was.
It was beautiful. I can't even argue with that. And I thought Barroso Davis was a good stoppage. Ortiz and Lawson, the stoppage was obviously because it's just boxing right now. We're just at that place, man. We're at that
And
place
it's the
now.
same ref. It's the same ref from when Romero fought Barroso. It's the same ref. So the ref shouldn't have stopped it, man. He shouldn't have stopped it.
Horrible.
It was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe they're seeing something that we can't see. I don't know. But it's just, it was too early, man. It was too early. But whereas O'Hara Davis, yeah, the refs just made the right decision, because if it continued, it could have been worse.
Yeah, yeah. The fact that it happened so early as well, cause I was just thinking, damn, that if he's
Mm.
hurting him this early, he must carry some sort of power. And obviously, Tony Ellis is saying O'Hara Davis couldn't even eat one left hook against Barroso. Look, it's true. It's true. It's true. Cause where does Barroso go from here? Cause because it looks like Rolly Romero could be fighting, you know, Ryan Garcia. It seems like Haney and Garcia fight might not happen, so it looks like it's gonna be Rolly Romero versus Garcia. Like, where does Barroso go into this one
So
after
he's
winning?
now the WBA regular champion, right?
Yeah,
And who's the current WBA champion? Is it it's not Fimo Lopez, is it?
it should be, yes. So just confirm with us, people. Get involved in discussions. I know the IBF champion is Matthias. The WBC champion is Devin Haney. So I do believe, and look, Lucy's obviously saying that Barroso is the interim champion and Romero is the regular champion. So it
Right.
looks like it's
So
Romero that holds that title.
what so this is what they can do. They can pay him a step aside fee whilst Romero and Garcia fight each other. Or yeah, I don't know. Or he can wait and challenge. He can challenge Haney if he wanted to. Well, yeah, if he wanted to, Haney or Lopez. But Lopez is supposed to be fighting, I believe, in a few months' time. So yeah, at this point, Barroso, do you know what? Nah, he needs to be active. So it's really up to him. Either revenge his loss or step aside fee. But step aside fee is never good, because do you know what I mean? You're just sitting there and getting paid. Yeah, it's good, but then again, you need to be active. Especially in his age. So I don't know if Romero would want to rematch him, because we saw the first fight.
Yep. Exactly that. And look, sorry, Al Heyman, big up to you as well. I should obviously give you a shout out right at the beginning. Mr. Pads is saying Tony Weeks was the ref and he's been poor lately. And it just leads obviously to what Lucy's saying. Lucy's obviously saying Kenny Bayless retired last night. Might be time for Tony Weeks to join. And look, the refereeing, it's a bit of a, because they don't really have a blueprint, cuz it's a bit difficult for refs to, make, because it's just based on what they think at the time is the best thing for the fighter. So
I watched it again, literally just before the pod. As he was throwing the punches, he was blocking them. So I don't know what the referee was seeing. I don't know, but it was too early. He should at least wait until the end of the round and then just judge by there. But like I said, this ain't the first time, so I don't know. Maybe he's had enough. Remember, they don't get paid overtime. So
it's true. It's true. And big up Palamos, who's obviously saying Petcha. Obviously, Eddie had a bit of a chuckle last night. Possibly did, but then regardless, anyway, it's running on the zone. Some of these events, so he's not even complaining. And Bukayo Saka, big up to you. And I'm so sorry what happened to Arsenal today. The young gunners will be back, I believe, and it's just an obstacle. But big up to you. I wonder how Ryan felt about De La Hoya saying Haney is the best at 140. Oh, cuz, what's your thoughts about that? And Garcia thumped his wife after she gave birth to his son.
So say that again.
What do you want me to say again? Palamos's
What?
point
Just
or
repeat. No. So I can't even see that. Palamos is
So Garcia dumped his wife after she gave birth to his son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Last big up.
It's weird because for Oscar De La Hoya to say that Haney is the best at 140, I'm assuming there's an issue with Oscar De La Hoya with Team Ryan Garcia because he represents Team Ryan Garcia, right? So Oscar De La Hoya said that he was instructed to make that fight, Haney and Garcia. Now that fight ain't happening. Now we're looking at Garcia and Romero, and I believe Garcia beats Romero. Haney, I don't know who he's going to be fighting. But like I said, he can fight Barroso, or he can move up to 147 and challenge the likes of Conor Ben.
I'm not gonna lie, cuz I think Haney, if let's say, if Ryan Garcia is gonna fight Rolly Romero, for example, he needs to fight Sabril Matias, the other IBF champion in the division. So if you wanna, state your name as the best, fight the other champions. If you can't, defend your title against the mandatory at the time, let's get the next big fight. Matthias is like a boogeyman in the division, I reckon. He's a fighter that, a lot of fighters might have to, second guess, having him as an opponent.
But you notice nobody's calling him out. They're all avoiding him. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So like, either he challenges Haney, or like you said, he can challenge Matias, and may the best man win. But it'll be interesting just to see, how far Barroso can actually go. Because he's done well in the sport, and what he displayed yesterday in round one. Oh my goodness, round one.
It was horrible. It was horrible, because I can't lie.
But do you know what? Sometimes I think,
Yeah,
think about it, like O'Hara, he's been signed to Golden Boy, right? And that's his first event is it his first event in America? Well, I don't know if it's his first event, but that was his first show for Golden Boy. To lose like that, I mean, is he still with them?
Yeah, I'm guessing so. Sorry, you got to bring up these next points. I know Al Heyman's got a lot to do right now, so big up to him just behind the cameras. Could you bring up those few points before? So Barroso, this is from Lucy. Barroso either gets Romero next or gets a step aside fee, which obviously makes sense. And obviously big up Rico, big up our brother from Bantam Boxing, and also No Smoke. And also, guys, just make sure you tune into the RnR Hour, which he also features in as well. Lucy, bring the next point up. FK Breeze, big up to you, FK Breeze. He's obviously saying, watch the highlights. And O'Hara looked nervous before the ring bell, blinking a lot, not looking positive. And the next point is Arsenal laughing. Of course, I know Al Heyman is not going to bring that up, but it's fine. Garcia turned his back on his wife and Haney on the same day, cuz. So looks like Garcia is going through a different route, and FK Breeze is shocked that Ryan Garcia was married. So look, it's a madness right now. So big up Rico as well. Rico's obviously saying O'Hara was inactive, and Barroso, the 40+ killer, fought more times, and I could see the ring rust on O'Hara from my window, cuz it's absolutely crazy. And FK Breeze just wanted to know, you guys think Mayweather is in Garcia's ears? Cuz they've got a lot of things to sort of discuss before the main event, man.
Well, to be fair, he's been bigging up Mayweather lately. He's saying that, he's a good guy, this and that. So I don't know what's going on. It's just, I don't know. I'm just here just to judge, just to watch them box. What they get up to, what they do, I don't really care. But it's weird. So if he's not happy with Oscar De La Hoya, then I know he can't just become a free agent. But how long's his contract with Golden Boy for?
Boy, we do not even know, but big up to Loney Lee. Salute iBoxingHub and Chap. Salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And Lucy's obviously bringing us the news. Big up to you. Golden Boy also announced that they signed Jose Ramirez last night. So Golden Boy, they're obviously making some moves. Things are happening. And big up Emmett Oliver as well, joining us on this channel. Lads, what a few months we've had, what we've got ahead. Cuz we've got a lot happening, and new sub here. Love the channel, and we love you for joining us into the community. So big up to you. We love it. Cuz before we kind of go over to the main event, your ideal opponents for Garcia, would you agree, would Romero be the next good opponent for him?
Of course,
Next.
of course. I mean, like, if we're saying that, he's going through his own personal issues, I'm assuming that his mind is not really there. So for him to fight Haney, because Haney is actually good, all due respect to Romero, I mean, I'm just judging on his last performance when he fought Barroso and when Tank put him to sleep. So yeah. So I think Romero will be. I don't want to say easier fight, will be a better opponent for him at this present point.
Oh no, definitely. This is a great point from Rico. Big up Rico, obviously bringing his knowledge into the community. Of course, he's saying that O'Hara Davis is with De La Hoya, but Golden Boy must be pissed. The Valdez stoppage was strange, and he thinks Tony Winks should finish as a referee as well. So look, there's a lot of talking points from this situation, and let's get to the main event, the big business, Mr. Sports Entertainment. I want you to give us an intro for this category that we're going to talk about right now. It's confirmed. Make it happen.
Heavyweight division. We've got Nigeria vs Cameroon, AJ vs Francis Ngannou. Now, here's the thing. Can AJ do what Tyson Fury couldn't do, and that's knock out Ngannou? Yes or no?
People get involved in the discussions. Obviously, big up to G-Man Boxing. Salute to iBoxingHub. Thank you so much for just joining us on the channel today. Yeah, we absolutely love, the opportunity to obviously do something with G-Man. So at some point, we're going to have some talks about doing some sort of collaboration. But cuz Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua, or Joshua versus Ngannou, what we gonna do?
Whoa. You gotta put some respect on AJ's name. AJ vs Francis Ngannou. Remember, AJ vs Francis Ngannou.
Right, I put my hands up, and look, FK Breeze, he knows here. Look, FK Breeze knows exactly what I'm thinking. He's obviously saying, do you guys think this should have happened in Africa? Yes, I should have seen this fight called Rumble in the Jungle 2. AJ could have brought this fight back to Nigeria, and he could have been announced as Olufemi. You know them ones. Have WizKid bring him out to the wing. You can have Burner Boy bring out maybe, Francis Ngannou just to spite. Cuz we could have had this event in Africa. Like, let's be real. Let's be real.
Listen, how do you see the fight going? I'll tell you how I see the fight going.
AJ, tell us.
AJ, listen, AJ ain't messing around. He's been active, right? 2023, he fought 3 times. So he's ready. Right? He is going to break down Francis Ngannou. Don't get me wrong, Francis Ngannou is a tough African. He's strong. He's a striker. So I'm not too sure if he will trade with him, but I think he's going to break him down gradually every round. And then when he smells blood, he's going to attack. Same way I see Francis Ngannou, he's going to try and attack AJ within round 3, trying to attack him. But I think AJ, he's boxing brains. He's got boxing brains. So I can't see them going war for war. Well, do you know what? Later on, I can actually see them going war for war if it's a close fight. But I'm you know me, I always stick with the underdog. But AJ ain't no underdog in this fight, man. And I know Francis Ngannou is an underdog, but come on, man. This is a 2-time former heavyweight champion of the world boxing. I know he's fighting the former UFC champion, but dude, this is boxing. I mean, this is boxing. Let me ask you this question. Can you see Francis Ngannou beating Zhang?
That's Big Bang. You gotta put some respect in Big Bang. I like the energy he brings, cuz I'm not gonna lie, Big Bang gets the job done. And G-Man Boxing's obviously saying, DM open, man. Happy to join you whenever. Yeah, so big up to you. We're gonna obviously send you a DM straight after the show. but cuz this is going to be a tremendous bout. I definitely and big up Smokey as well. The speed will tire Ngannou out and then stop him. And I think Palamos Music said inside 5 rounds. And Sweeney's Barbershop Academy, big up to you. Friday night fight in Saudi, cuz
Gas, I'm gas, gas.
this is bad.
Listen,
This
I'm excited. Listen, Friday, not Saturday, no, Friday. Listen, just like my man just said, yeah, because I think Ngannou's going to go in this fight heavy. Probably about 19 stone. AJ, I reckon 17 stone. So I can already see what's going to happen. Can Ngannou shot the world and beat AJ? If he beats AJ, ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming Eddie Hearn's already put on a rematch clause. So it's going to be exciting. This is how I see everything playing, right, in the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
Right. You got Usyk, you got Fury, right? So whoever becomes undisputed, they have to vacate the IBF belt, right? So Herkovich, he's going to receive that belt. So he's going to probably be crowned as the email champion. AJ's going to fight Ngannou, beats Ngannou. AJ fights Herkovich, beats Herkovich, then maybe fights Fury. Or Usyk with trilogy.
That's looking absolutely crazy. Sorry, Al Heyman, can you bring up Rico's last point? Big up to Rico. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. He's obviously saying Big Femi is going to destroy France's mayor of Cameroon, and the MMAL is incoming. And Sweeney's Barbershop Academy is obviously saying, AJ, easy win for me, but you never look at Fury. You never know, cuz. You never know. And Aisha's obviously saying, thank you, Chris. Defo should respect on AJ's name. Look, definitely, look, we're not disrespecting his name at all. And before I obviously say my comment, big up to Emmett Oliver as well. He's saying, people acknowledge, please, that Ngannou is a solid beast. AJ ain't knocking out Ngannou. Ngannou can eat up punches in his gloves. So it could be a point decisions win for AJ. Look, cuz a lot of great points here. And FK Breeze is obviously saying Ngannou look rock solid and has power, but AJ's speed will bombard him. Look, for me, AJ is the favorite for this fight, cuz it's obviously it's obvious. But AJ cannot look past Ngannou. He shouldn't do what Fury did. For me, in my opinion, I think Fury looked past Ngannou, was looking at the fight in December. Let me just take out this MMA guy. Bang, done, fight, done. But as you saw, Ngannou produced a tremendous performance. Should have got that win, but didn't. But on paper, AJ should get the job done. But in boxing, you just never know. You just never know in boxing. And obviously, big up to Bukayo Saka as well. So Bukayo Saka is obviously saying Ngannou doesn't have the surprise factor anymore. He doesn't have the surprise factor, but you just never know in boxing. You just never know in boxing. And big up to you, Bukayo Saka, for getting involved in the discussion still. AJ will take it more serious than Ngannou, and we have you coming back on the show, cause I absolutely love that, man. Rico's saying that AJ is not gonna make the same mistake as Fury, cause you have to echo those things.
Right, hear this, right? Fury fought Francis Ngannou, not knowing how Francis Ngannou fights, right? No video of him in the box, not at all. He released one video of himself pretending to fight, and it looks shocking. Not just that, Fury was inactive for like over a year. He fought Derek Chisora the year before that, right? Now AJ is clearly, he's got 10 rounds of Francis Ngannou, so he knows how Francis Ngannou fights. He knows how he strikes. So he's been studying him already. He's probably been studying when he's probably been studying and Francis Ngannou after the Fury fight. Do you know what I mean? So he's not stupid. So he knows what he's gonna do. Plus, he's got Ben Davis in his corner, so they know they look. The game plan is gonna be solid. I'm saying it's gonna break him, but I can't see AJ going all guns blazing yet because correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's gonna be a 10 rounder. I'll be shocked if it's a 12 rounder for Ngannou. But look, he's a student of the game and he knows what he's doing, and I believe he's gonna break him down. That's the only way you can knock him out, by breaking him down. break him down, and then knock him out. Go for the knockout once he smells blood. He ain't gonna just trade 5 for 5 because Ngannou, remember, he's tough. Remember, UFC gloves, I believe, is it 4 or 6 ounces? Do you know what I mean? So look,
Smaller.
just watch. Yes, it's smaller. So yes, Ngannou's got a tough chin, but so is AJ. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's been knocked down, yes, but he's never been on the floor where he's conked out. No, he always gets up. So we will see. We will see. We will see. So it's on Friday, the 8th of March. Yeah. Bodybuilder vs bodybuilder. We will see who's the real bodybuilder.
This is the African Kings collide. So you've got King of Nigeria versus King of Cameroon, and they're gonna collide for the finale of Rider season. So big up Rider season as well. They've had some big events, cuz think about it. They're just producing event after event. And look, I'm also gonna favor a big fight happening in Africa as well, man. I need to see someone do Rumble in the Jungle too. I need to see it happening. And Palamos Music is obviously saying no, Zhang would beat Ngannou as well. So this is obviously a good point. And FK Breeze is saying, imagine Francis being a world champion. Because remember, he's ranked.
Yeah.
It's possible. It can happen. And Mr. Pads, big up to you. He's obviously saying we may have had an undisputed fight in both the light heavy and the heavyweight divisions by the end of March. And what a great start of the year that would be, cuz. So this is going to be 2 potential undisputed fights, cuz, man. And Lucy, big up to you as well. Herkovich has to win, has to win a fight to get the IBF belt, maybe against Anderson, Jared Anderson. So, cuz, there's fights that can happen right now, cuz. There's potential opponents. Daniel Dubois, Dynamite Daniel Dubois is obviously in the mix as well. Joe Joyce can slip back in the list. Joseph Parker's still in the list. You know, you got Zhang still in the list to be champion. So these guys are still about. These guys are still in, and you got Fabio Woodley still in the mix as well to be that next champion after these guys are done.
Do you know what?
It's crazy right now.
It'll be interesting if you had Herkovich on the Ngannou and AJ undercard fighting what's his name? Fabio Woodley for the IBF, for the vacant IBF. Or even Martin Bakoli.
You saw he just won yesterday as well. He won yesterday. I don't know if you saw his fight, man, but tremendous performance. Bakoli.
Oh, he fought yesterday?
Yes, man. Yes. Guys, confirm with me if you fought, but yeah, there was a knockdown inside 4 rounds in his fight. So guys, get involved if it was just a highlight. But yes, FK Breeze is obviously saying if that happens, that's how you know the heavyweight era ain't comparable to the others. And sorry, Al Heyman, can you bring that last point from Sweeney's Boxing Academy? Big up to you. Francis Ngannou is a massive threat in the heavyweight division, but AJ is back with a bang, and the fight will hold up the division. So, cuz, it's tremendous right now, and Rico's obviously saying Francis getting a spanking. Look, we know what everyone's thoughts is in terms of who's going to win the fight, but you just never know in boxing. And big up to Palamos as well. Palamos is obviously saying, do people think that MMA punches are heavier and harder than in boxing? Because that's a good point. Do you think the punches are heavier and harder than it is in boxing?
See, I don't know, because obviously they wear, is it 4 or 6 ounce gloves? So
it's a lot less, yeah, less
padded. Less padded, so you will feel the effect. But whereas boxing, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really know.
It's a fair point, and big up to Smokey as well. Ngannou was trying to counter Fury the whole time. If AJ just jabs and moves and goes to the body, there will be no counters for Ngannou. And this is what AJ can do. AJ doesn't need to engage with Ngannou, but you just never know, cuz he might just want to get in the mix And you know when you just get greedy, you're like, yeah, I want to have a scrap.
I hear you, but I think he's learned his lesson from Andy Ruiz. I think he's learned his lesson. And look, it's taken him time to get back his mojo. So I think now with confidence, with a new team, and he's syncing with Ben Davis, I believe he's going to go in that fight smart. He's not going to fight fire. He's not going to trade with him straight away. He's going to try and break him down, slow him down. You know, them body shots will break you down every round, each round by round. So I've got a feeling that I think he can knock out Ngannou. I'm talking about like 10 count knockout.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, cuz I definitely agree with you. And sorry, Al Heyman, can you bring up the last few points? We're hitting that 30-minute mark. The show's been so good. We've just not been, keeping up with the time. Robin Francis, big up to you. He's obviously saying 100 MMA fans drunk on Francis, though. So look, you already know the kind of energy that they bring. And what's the next comment as well from FK Breeze, I believe? Yes, just to clarify, AJ's done with Derek James. Is that done then now? Would you confirm?
Just going by what we saw in Saudi, he was with Ben Davis, and he seems happy with Ben Davis. So, and it makes sense because Ben Davis is here in the UK, and AJ lives in the UK. So I don't know. I mean, maybe he can use Derek James for another opponent. I don't know. But for now, I'm saying Ben Davis. I could be wrong. It could be Derek James. It could be. But as far as I'm concerned, it's Ben Davis. But yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with you. And what was the last comment from FK Breeze? Just very quickly, Al Heyman. UFC gloves are 4 ounces. So just to confirm, thank you so much for that, FK Breeze. And the last one from Rico. So Rico, big up Rico. He's obviously saying Francis is getting dropped around the 6th to 9th round. So he wants us to log it in. So cuz it's logged in live. He's obviously calling for the fight to be stopped during that time. And big up Emmett Oliver as well. This is going to be the last comment of the day. Gentlemen, who you have in the undisputed answer? Also, great to see the fights on, but haven't we lost the fight atmosphere? No. I don't think we've lost the atmosphere. I think we're still getting that energy in Saudi Arabia. And my thoughts for undisputed, I'm going for Usyk to, replicate what the real deal Holyfield was able to do, which is be an undisputed cruiserweight champion and be an undisputed heavyweight champion, and defy the odds. That's my thoughts. But cuz, who you going for?
I'm going for Fury. I think I'm just going for the natural bigger guy, boxing brain, boxing background. Gonna be a boring fight, but he's gonna get the job done.
Yeah, no, definitely. We just love the energy from Sweeney's Barbershop Academy. Big up to you. Fury and Wilder washed. Ooh, inactive. Yeah, so inactive, and it shows. It's true. And Parker and AJ are active, bulked, and obviously they're both boxed. And it's now showing, because I definitely agree. And last one from Rico. Still want AJ to send Wilder to the Shadow Realm. Wilder versus Zhang on the undercard, which is obviously going to be good. And Dr. Sleep. You know what? I can't even read this properly because Rico's going in on Mr. Dr. Sleep, so he obviously hopes that Dr. Sleep wins so that this fight can happen. So, cuz, big up to Rico.
Yeah.
Do you think, just before we go, cuz, do you think Wilder has an opportunity to beat Zhang if this fight happens?
Yes. The fire will come back. Because he fumbled the bag. And with Zhang, don't get me wrong, he's a good southpaw, but he's slow. Wilder, when he lets go, it's night-night.
It is lights out. Yes, exactly. So, guys, thank you so much. I just wanted to obviously give a shout out to everyone that was involved today. So, Lucy, Rico, FK Breeze, Palamos Music, Sweeney's Barbershop Academy. So much people today. Thank you so much. If I haven't mentioned you, Aisha, Smokey, just the energy. We love it, man. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting us and for, continuing to join us in this journey, because we just want to bring you tremendous content, and we've got a few surprises for you in the next few weeks. But Cuz, I'm going to hand over to you to wrap up the show. But big up to the community once again, and enough love for joining us in the journey.
Yeah, big up to the community again. Enough love. We're back here tomorrow with our sister, the Green Diamond Show, at I believe 7:30 or 8. Then we're here again on Wednesday at 7:30, and the RnR Show on Thursday at 8 o'clock. And then we're here again back next week Sunday at 7:30. Please remember, guys, to follow us on our socials, to like, share, subscribe. Have a lovely, productive week. Happy New Year again. Peace and love.
It's another bang. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. Light up my card with a sweet one, please. Someone